We are joined here by goalkeeper Maxime Crépeau. Max, thanks for joining us. Can you just start off with just your opening thoughts on today's win, please?
Yeah, I mean, roller coaster again. We started giving I'd say two cheap goals, and then halftime we regroup and come back. Like we did numerous times. Second half we go with the mentality of there's nothing to lose. Now we are a tier almost of the season, and we have to put 90 minutes and play like the second half from the get-go. To have complete performances. This group never dies. It's always on the table for us to get points. But at one point, we got to be realistic and look at each other in the eye and understands that points is the most important thing, just to get it done. Points are the most important thing at the moment, especially home, but on the road as well as we go to Minnesota in 2 days.
All right, we'll open up to questions.
Max, first of all, congrats on the win. And how does it feel to celebrate your first win at Providence Park?
Yeah, finally, there's some relief, of course. There's some relief. It was all the way to the last minute, but obviously that's the feeling that this group was looking for, to finish with a 3 points, to have an accomplishment of going up the rankings because they're so tight at the moment. And in another 7-8 games, we'll see a gap slowly. And so you got to stay in the fight all the way up to the last 5 games of the year, yeah.
Max, after the third goal went in for you guys, most people were probably looking at the players celebrating, but you and Kamal shared a moment at midfield, and Evander talked a little bit about the boos that you guys heard going into the locker room and said that if you guys didn't change it now, it wasn't going to change. Just what are the emotions going through your head with Kamal there in that moment?
Some relief, obviously, because there's a lot of work. Kamal and I, we know each other very well. We go way back, and then we know the efforts that we're putting every single day for us to get wins. And obviously, it was a moment that we understood that it was almost there. So obviously there was a satisfaction, and then regarding the boos, as you just mentioned, our supporters are one of the best in the league, one of the best atmosphere in the league. Fantastic. They've been with us through thick and thin. They're amazing, always smiling, always supporting us. If they're not there, we're not coming back in the second half, and. The project that we have, it hasn't shown the result. The last 10 games ish. Obviously, there was a lot of things that we need to work on, but everybody is in this together. Our coach Phil, our staff, our players, the guys 11 on the field, the other guys on the bench, the other guys not even dressed. Everybody's in this together. And we felt that the crowd influenced the rhythm of the game, and that our supporters influenced how the game was going for us. And so it's something not to take for granted. We're really humbled, and we are very happy and privileged to play in front of these supporters, and they deserve better. So we're all aware of this. We cannot hide from that fact. And now it's looking forward, one game at a time. There is no other way to go from now on. One moment, one game at a time.
Congratulations, and I think a happy belated birthday, right?
Yeah.
Recently? Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're the only position that doesn't really change as Phil changes formation and where players are playing. So from your perspective in the goal, what did you see tonight with this change in formation and the way Phil kind of changed up the players that you thought worked really well?
Yeah, obviously there's 2 goals that comes really fast in the first half, but Phil and our staff had the character to make a decision to change something, because when you cannot try to bang your head against the wall if it does not work. So we did try to do something, which obviously we had more ball with more possession. In a 3-4-3, which in a way worked. Obviously, we conceded too fast, and in the second half, change formation, change the subs, and make it happen. The results arrive. But the fact that we were starting that game right now, I think the next step will to keep more ball. Obviously, in our half, we are pretty comfortable doing it. Now it's going forward and really to suffocate teams in the offensive third, to keep possession of the ball, and obviously to put some shots on target as well.
Español.
Let's try. Here we go.
Oh, no, felicidades en la victoria de hoy. ¿Cómo disfrutas tu primer triunfo? Porque no jugaste en el partido que ganaron. ¿Y qué fue lo que hicieron diferente? ¿Qué les dijo el coach en la segunda parte? Porque salieron con otra mentalidad.
Sí, sí, la sensación de la victoria es muy bueno para mí, porque es la primera a la casa con los Timbers, y hay mucho trabajo todos los días en el entrenado, todos los días con los equipos. Entonces, hoy día, cuando va a la cancha para el segundo tiempo, sales con muy agresivo, una actitud cambia en el locker room. Hay momentos que no tiene nada a perder. Entonces, vamos con todo afuera con los hermanos, y los segundo tiempo es un momento muy importante para nosotros, porque es un momento que ahora vamos en Minnesota, pero a la casa tenemos puntos. Tenemos, we need, ¿cómo se llama? Need. Necesita puntos, sí. A la casa, y cuando va a Minnesota o afuera, es difícil, pero necesita puntos también. 3 o 1 es muy bien, pero 3 es el objetivo del grupo.
Awesome. Muchas gracias. We'll wrap it there, Max. Thank you.
Thank you.